Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me today. Basically, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update video in terms of, where I'm at, where I've been in the past few months, and what's coming up in the future. Some of you guys know I've dabbled with YouTube more and more over the past few years, but maybe for the past 9 months more seriously committed to it. Committed to, learning it, committing to creating better quality content, trying to understand more how it works, as well as more regularly posting. And so for that, I have to thank you guys for your support and ongoing viewership, because right now I've actually been monetized by YouTube, which basically means you have 1,000 subscribers and you have 4,000 watch hours in the past year. It's kind of base camp 1 of Everest, but it just means that you're allowed to collect, revenue from ads, and also makes it easier for you to get brand sponsorship, affiliate links, and make more money that way. So first of all, thank you guys for that. Many of you guys have been watching my videos and know I went to China at length earlier this year for a couple months, and that's true. But I'm no longer in China. In fact, I made it back from China earlier this year, at the beginning of spring, around March, actually. And many have been confused about, where I am, what I've been going, because a lot of the videos I've been posting dealt with the fact of the time when I was in China, especially Xi'an. And I'm certainly not trying to trick anyone. The reality is just that the length and depth of the videos that I'm making take a while to make. On average, probably 30 to 40 hours. But at this point, that's just the requirement of what it takes to make a tour of Xi'an, a beginning to end 10-hour bullet train ride movie, something like this, right? It takes time. Speaking of the type of material I was making when I was there, it's quite varied, from food to dressing up as a Roman soldier and parading around Shanghai's biggest tourist spot, to eating rabbit heads, to checking out the terracotta warriors in Xi'an. So if you want to see any of those videos, check out the links above. You can check out the playlist as well. See if you find something you like. Let me know your thoughts on that. And overall, my reasons for going to China were actually quite multifaceted. Basically put my education and my language skills to use, and it was quite successful, I would say. I was able to partner with a few different people working on a few different projects. I worked with Xinhua News, which is the largest news company in all of China, which is pretty nice. As well as some side work. I was able to do some promotional work for some herbs and some vitamins and things like this. So kind of varied approach. And also during this time, because I did 25 odd videos, I got very, very familiar with the camera gear. So I put together a recent video on that, kind of outlining all of my favorite gear. You can also check that out above. It's in the playlist. I told you I came back in spring, right, in March. I've been extremely busy. It's probably the busiest time I've had in my life in recent memory. I mean, I think I came back in March. By the end of March, I was in Texas visiting a sister for Easter. After that, I was back in stateside Washington for a few weeks afterwards, then going back to California to spend time with my girlfriend. Afterwards, we took a trip down to Mexico. And most recently, I was down in Florida visiting my grandfather, hang out and spend some time with him, which was a great blessing. And on top of that, I was also able to do a sermon at my church, kind of just talking about, how God calls us to be a light in the darkness and to shine bright wherever we go. So if you want to check out that sermon, that's also above. You can find it in the playlist. And in terms of the videos up to this point, I've kind of really been trying to give Americans a bird's eye and even closer view of China. What Chinese people are like, what the culture's like, what various cities are like, what it's like to roam and just see and mingle and be around them. But I have to be a little bit more fair too. Just basically giving the Chinese viewers I have bigger insight, bigger depth in terms of what we do as Americans here to share our culture bilaterally, at least. So in the short term, I will be posting a few more videos that are more US-centric. Think Los Angeles, think Chinese places in Los Angeles, Six Flags, best places, beaches, Venice, birthday parties with grandparents. But I guess I should tell you what's coming next in terms of me personally. And by the time you guys are seeing this, I'm either on a plane or I already am in Shanghai. Why? A myriad of reasons. Continue studying Mandarin, but also I have a few leads lined up in regard to business prospects. One with Shanghai Daily News, some other media companies as well. And not only that, but I'll be going back to Xi'an. I did kind of a brief intro, 3 days packed into 2 movies, but I didn't get basically everything I wanted to get. There's still more things I wanted to see. There's still more things I wanted to shoot. So we'll be going back there to spend some time traveling, to see their Great Wall, to climb the most terrifying mountain in China known as Xi'an, and just basically give you an idea of what the view and culture of the Xi'anese people is like versus Shanghai. So if you've gotten value, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, feel free to give me a little bumper, buy me a coffee, shoot me a Venmo. You can support the endeavors of my travels here. I'd appreciate it so much. And spread the word. Like, comment, subscribe, share, join me on this journey in China, and we'll see you in the next video.